What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Tennessee's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make certain...
Breaks into the open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football, because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. On the sweet spin, he's free. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. Anyway, you used him twice in that loss a week ago. He's got great speed. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Volunteers are marching down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's in open space downfield. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Missouri wants to go fast.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Off play action on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Harris back to pass. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. to sling him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Vols line up to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Unloads quickly. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Harris will throw. Got his man. Still running at the 40. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Rushes on him, and here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So here is the Tennessee offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Harrison. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harrison. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking left. He's got an open man. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Harris back to pass. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their
time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the big tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. There's a better play there by the defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And now this offense will take the field again. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. The Vols will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. DB's right up on the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He'll pull it down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air. It's Knight. Here's the pressure. Quarterback gets enough. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Harris will throw. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to fire deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab down the left side. Want to pick up the tempo.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Got the first down. Looking for more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Volunteers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Finds the tight end. He breaks a tackle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Pocket breaking down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches.